Greetings everyone, Dwyrin here. Last time you might remember that I brought you a video where I opened up 50 Heraldric caches and purchased a bunch of things from Kadala the Merchant with 500 blood shards. Today we are here to do something a little bit different. That was one way that you can get gear, you know, go out, farm up the caches, do rifts, and just purchase, go RNG, gamble what you get. There is another way that you can do that's particularly worth mentioning because it was buffed recently, and that is going ahead and doing a little bit of crafting. Now, as you can see here, I do have a lot of different recipes. To be fair, it's not because I farmed forever to get them. I'm just not getting any other drops right now besides recipes. That's all I get is, you know, set recipe for, you know, whatever else. I think Blizzard has way up the drop rate on those because they want everybody to be crafting right now, which everybody's doing. Look at the streamers. What are they recommending? They're recommending crafting. So fine, cool, I'm gonna craft. I would like ideally to do Uttar's Roar if I was gonna keep my cold base, but farming up this is way too no. I tried it for a couple of hours. I did not even see a single frozen blood drop. So forget it, we're gonna go to Born's Furious Wrath for now. So here is attempt number 1. Alright, now right away I can see it does not have a socket. That's a problem because you can see our current socket gives us 125% damage bonus, right? So a socket is a must. You need good damage, you need good intelligence, it's my primary stat, and I need a socket. So what does this have? Vitality. Okay, two things make this really, really bad. One, it has vitality and not intelligence. The cooldown would be really good on an Archon build, right? 7% cooldown, that's pretty nice, but I can't re-roll for intelligence and get a socket at the same time. You can only re-roll one. So this is trash and it's going to be broken down. Trying again. Alright, it's mocking me horribly. We also again have vitality. For some reason, it's giving me vit and not int. Here we have this, vitality again, reduces cooldown by 8%, which is amazing. I'm getting really, really bad luck on these things. So this is a really great cooldown. It can go up to 10%, so 8% cooldown is pretty good if I wanted an Archon build, but again, vit and yeah, garbage. Again, no socket. Does it have intelligence at least? Holy shit, it's worst thing I've seen so far. We've got bleeding, resource, life per hit, no intelligence. Reasonable attack damage. I'd take the attack damage, but without intelligence, we're not doing it. Last try. Again, no socket. But we have, okay. I'll accept this one. I think. Alright, it's got 2 less intelligence than what we currently have, but it's got a little bit more damage. And we can re-roll chance to deal damage to a socket. So this is quite literally the least... Yeah, this is the lowest upgrade that we can possibly get. But we needed to replace it for the set bonus but we eventually hope to get. So we will hold on to this one. That was the best out of the 5, and even that is not all that great, because you can see it could go up to a 750 intelligence, right? That could go up to 750, and we're getting a really, really low intelligence rolls. What else did I want to do? I wanted to do armor. Which one? Header bracers. You know, I'm most excited about the bracers, and I'm most dreading the bracers. I imagine this is going to be one I want to re-roll constantly. Because I need to get crit chance and crit damage and my intelligence on these things, right? So out of the 6 possible stats, I need a specific 3 of them. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Aughilds on the bracers. Because the shard of the end-sticking plate is actually pretty easy to do. You can load up a game, check and see if the bounty's there. If he's not, end it, reopen it, whatever. That's attempt number 1. We don't need any sockets or anything here, so hopefully this will be okay. Hesitant. Oh, you troll! We're trying to get away from the cold, and what does it do? 17% cold damage. Int, Vint, Vint? What the heck is Vint? Int, Vit, and unfortunately, no crit to speak of whatsoever. So even though it has more intelligence and more cold damage, we're losing crit, which is really, really important. We can re-roll this to crit. Maybe we will just keep a cold set, but it's not what I want. We can do better.
The darkness grows while we stand up.
We're not standing about, bro. We're doing this. It's good. Alright, so here we've got, again, good arcane. We've got intelligence. The armor is not what we need. And again, no crit. We can re-roll one of these for crit chance. And the arcane. Arcane is interesting. That could go with, if we get nothing better, that could also go with an Archon build. So I'm going to keep that as a possibility as well. And try again. This is just complete garbage. It has no benefits to speak of whatsoever. We're going to keep that there, breaking it down. We have 2 more chances. I don't want to do the whole that because I have other things to use that materials on as well. Cold damage, intelligence, and regen. No good. Last try before we can maybe come back here if our other set does better. Fire skills, doesn't even have... Okay, there's a crit chance, but you can see that crit chance is one of the lowest crit chances you can have. 4 to 6%. And we have a 4.5. Not even a 5, not a 6. And we'd have to reroll for... And we'd still have to reroll for intelligence. No, we're getting rid of you too. Sorry. You failed. Alright, so unfortunately it turns out that I do not have extra headpieces on my other banker characters like I thought I did. Slight mistake, didn't double check, my bad. Aughild spike number 1. Got ourselves a socket. New transmog. First time I've ever created an Aughild spike, what can I say? Intelligence, resistance to all elements, which we knew it was going to be there. Armor, which we can re-roll. Let's see. So I could re-roll that to crit chance and then just keep that. Huh, okay. Let's see what else we got. Might get something better, might get something better. Aughild spike. No int, oh my god, res, life, regen, arcane torrent, that is beyond crappy. Might keep this, not, let's put it in this pile, because this is the maybe, might be a better increase. And that is definitely a slightly. So it looks like we are going to be needing to go get those crown pieces, it looks like. Nice int, we've got res, we've got armor, an energy twister. Yeah, you can be down there as well. So let's go with 5 Captain Crimson Waiters and see if we get an increase over this, which shouldn't be terribly difficult to do. New transmog available. We've got intelligence, same. We've got vitality, exact same. Whoa, but we don't have res, and we're not being a meteor mage, so you are going in the pile. Let's try what this gives us. Anything at all?
Surely there is someone out there who would benefit from our aid.
Quite possibly. This is interesting. Disintegrate damage is increased. If we're going to be an Archon, we're probably using a Disintegrate, so 10% to disintegrate damage might actually be kind of interesting. Yeah, I could see that being interesting. Unfortunately, we lose Vitality, and Vitality loss equals 12% of our toughness. That's not so great. So if it was Disintegrate and a higher intelligence, that is a very minimum of... not sure. That'll be a maybe as well. Let's keep trying and see what we get. Because we've got 2 more attempts. 2 more attempts. 2 more attempts. Okay, we've got intelligence, a little bit lower, resistance. Wow, that's a perfect resistance roll. 100% resistance, or not 100%, 100 resistance to everything. Still don't have vitality though. We're getting really, really bad rolls on that. We can only reroll movement speed or meteor, and we can't reroll them both, so you are definitely gone. Whoa, we've got almost a max intelligence roll there. Armor, movement, and wave force. We could reroll the wave force. That gives us armor and movement. We still have no vitality. So, regardless, our toughness is going down. Could reroll the damage type to what we want, but we can't reroll that and the vitality at the same time, which will give us useless wave force damage. So, no. These are painful. I thought this would be easier because we didn't need a socket. I thought they'd be easier. Okay, now it's trolling me. Now I actually have vitality and no intelligence. I can get one or the other, but not both, apparently, is the lesson that I'm learning here. So we have maybe an increase and just useless garbage for the rest. Alright, thank you for that game. Appreciate it. I'm so... See what we can get. Whoa, it comes with sockets. Vitality, armor, no, you are garbage. Oh, we got double sockets again. So lucky. Almost perfect vitality and intelligence rolls. Plus resistance. We can re-roll resistance to percent life. We can go ahead. No, wait, not almost perfect. That's 465, not 495. Either way, it's still higher than what we had. And we can re-roll the resistance, I guess, to life if we need it. 2% life. Either way, this is I'm liking this one. This one's gonna go in the keeper pile. Now here's the thing. These things are so hard to actually acquire that I actually want to just keep the rest of my Crimson's Thrust, or not Crimson's, my Twin Seas. I don't want to make another one. I really don't. I'm sitting here just thinking about it. I'm horrified that we might just waste them and not get anything better than what we have here. Alright, so I think I'm going to go with Born's Shoulders here. Born's Privilege. Let's do one. New transmog available. But that right there would be so worth it. If it had intelligence, I would probably keep this. If it was like instead of life percent, if it had int, I would so keep it, because then I would think about re-rolling the cooldown to get a solid 8% or a higher explosive blast and be like, okay, this is going to be my explosive blast shoulders when I actually get a Wand of Woe. But as it stands, it's missing a few too many things, so you are in the garbage pile. Alright, I think we're being trolled here, because now we have higher stats than that. It's like, okay, how about this? How about I improve the stats I just gave you? Are we friends now? No, we're not friends. You're trolling me, and you will be eliminated. It's like, okay, what if I don't give you vitality or intelligence? Now are we good? No, we're definitely not good. How is any of that good? How did you think any of that was going to be fine? Ah, I sigh. I sigh. I don't think we can keep any of these. I really don't. So let's go with... Let's see if we can get a better Frozen Soul. Why not? You're easy to get. You're easy to get. We're doing it. Oh, look at that crap. It's got one socket. It needs 3 or it's useless. So that has to be re-rolled to 3. If these stats suck, we're not going to use it. Intelligence and complete and utter shit. Thank you. Makers of masterpieces? Craft 200 artisan level 10 items. Okay, thank you. No thing on that. Lower intelligence. Vit life, blizzard damage. We're not a blizzard wizard. We'd have to re-roll that to our sockets. At which point it's the exact same thing as what we have, only lower intelligence. I'm not entirely certain about the math on that one, so you'll be a maybe. You've just maybe'd yourself. Tell you what, let's break some of this crap down. We're getting way too much stuff. Aughild, not a hard set to get at all. Double socket. Low intelligence roll. Oh, so low. Max 500 and only 4 points above the minimum roll. Not a bad roll. I'm not gonna lie, those are kind of shite rolls. And we would need to reroll the regen 2 sockets. So once more, we would be taking hits. We'd be taking hits. We have a lower intelligence score, a lower vitality score. Alright, let's make an Asheras. Simply because we've got everything and we need to make it anyway. The rolls were so low, but 9% crit chance ain't bad. And we can re-roll that to crit damage, though we lose 0.5 crit chance. But does the extra 80 int make up for that? Alright, so tens of millions of gold later, we come across this change. We have our Born's Furious Wrath, and okay, here's what I did for you guys, okay? Just to see that it's a little bit of an upgrade, I just crafted more gems, which is why a lot of my gold just continued to disappear. You can see it's a little tiniest, just the tiniest upgrade. Unfortunately, it's not good for our Archon build, because we had to roll for a socket. Don't ask how many times I had to do that one. That one was fun. So we don't have our Archon build. Maybe if we had a different build, it's cool. It doesn't need cooldown reduction, then it's not quite so bad. It's a little bit of an upgrade, so that's good for what I'm doing right now. It's a little bit of an upgrade, so that's kind of okay. But again, it's a 0.5% upgrade, and that took millions. So yeah, there's that. There is that. Let's see, what else do we have here? We also did Asheras Ward. I re-rolled for crit damage because we had the 9.0 crit chance, and you can see that's a little bit better, just a little. That's 1.0% increase now in damage. So there's that. Unfortunately, not quite the 9.5. We can do better, but it is the tiniest upgrade. Now, one thing you're probably noticing immediately, maybe immediately if you're a little bit observant, is you might be taking a look at my chest and thinking that's a little bit different gems and whatnot. Well, after my crafting session, I was a little bit annoyed, right, by the results. So I went out and did some riffs, and I got my first Talrasha's piece, Talrasha's Relentless Pursuit, which I'm immediately, of course, going to use. I didn't have to re-roll for sockets. It came with sockets. The int roll could be a smidge higher, but we're not complaining. Attack speed is, you know, lowest as you can get. I don't mind that. Increases Blizzard. We're not a Blizzard spec, but our old one wasn't helpful either. Blackthorns we still use. We haven't done anything else with our gear because I'm not sure which of these pieces I want to use, and I have no idea what I want to re-roll on them when I do. And it's kind of moot. We're kind of out of materials. We're very low on money, so I don't want to keep not wasting. I just don't want to keep using everything that I have right now and break myself by seeing which of these pieces to use. So we have this. It's a fairly good understanding that's going to get broken down now. We don't need it. We've, you know, toughness would be nice, 6.8%. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. We have Talrasha now. So screw Born's Frozen Soul. He can go freeze his ass somewhere else. The Aughild Spike, again, not sure. All in all, though, you should have a really good understanding of how to get better gear in this game. I mean, crafting is really great, despite the fact that I didn't get very many things that are better for my character. Despite that fact, ooh, just shy of 1,000,000 damage. Ooh, just shy. A few rerolls and we'll get 1,000,000 damage buffed. Not the best, obviously, but not too bad either. But yeah, a new character, or a character that just reached level 70, if you can craft them a bunch of gear like this, you'll be feeling pretty good about yourself. And that'll let you go into torment levels without fear of death, or much death anyway. Hopefully none if you're on a hardcore character. I'm not. I'm softcore casual. Yeah. So that's a really, really good way to help yourself out there. Definitely recommend it. Crafting, very, very good. You can get yourself a quick set, get yourself quick armor, as long as you have the plans, but they drop all the time, trust me. In one of my rifts, I got like 3 plants, and they were all the same one, but yeah, I still got 3 of them. And from there, you can upgrade yourself, run rifts, get better gear. Got ourselves Telrashas tonight. Very, very happy. If I think of any other videos, or if you can think of a video that you want to see, do drop comments down below. Not really sure what to cover besides my Crusader LP in terms of Diablo 3 gameplay. So if you can think of something that you want to see, maybe I have time, I can go ahead and see about seeing if I can do whatever it is you say. Remember to like if you liked said video. Remember to drop any comments you wish down below. I always read them, and I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone.